Welcome to Game8's Demo Showcase, where we highlight the demos we discovered while scrolling through Steam. I'm Hex, and today we'll be diving into 3 over-the-top, top-down titles that we think are definitely worth checking out. So, let's get into it. To start our list is an extraction shooter called The Last Helion. The Last Helion is a fast-paced bounty hunting extraction shooter that throws you into short, action-packed missions across procedurally generated worlds. As The Last Helion, your job is simple. Track down the galaxy's most wanted fugitives, take them out, and scoop up as much loot as possible. Oh, and maybe stop the impending collapse of the Galactic Order while you're at it. The gameplay mixes bounty hunting and hide-and-seek with higher stakes, fewer rules, and more explosions. Each mission gives you a chance to gather loot, but getting to the extraction zone is key or you'll lose it all. You'll rise through the Helion ranks, unlocking tougher missions and bigger bounties along the way. Think of it as Star Wars meets Space Uber, but with a lot more shooting. When you're not dodging bullets, you can spend your loot upgrading gear, crafting new weapons, and fixing up your ship. There's always more to tinker with, whether it's your loadout, talents, or alliances with local factions. With varied enemy types and ever-changing worlds, Last Helion keeps things fresh, chaotic, and downright fun. Just remember, a day in the life of a bounty hunter is anything but boring. There's no specific date yet on its release, so definitely try this demo out while waiting. Riot Ride is a wild, retro-inspired car combat roguelike where you're not just driving, you're surviving. You hop into a weaponized Mad Max Tron car and zoom through procedurally generated levels, all while dodging enemies, collecting blueprints, and pulling off ridiculous stunts. It's like Mario Kart on steroids, but with way more explosions and fewer banana peels. The game's Tron-like visuals and arcade vibes will have you feeling like you're in an 80s fever dream, but don't let that neon fool you. This is all about strategy. As you collect weapons and items, you can customize your car with endless synergies. The key is to outsmart and outgun the hacked vehicles trying to wreck your run. Dying is part of the fun in Riot Ride. Every time you go down, you'll learn something new, upgrade your gear, and dive back into the chaos for another round. The goal? Confront the final villain in a showdown that'll have your heart racing faster than your car. So buckle up, because this ride is anything but smooth. The only thing I have to complain about is I wish the demo came with controller support, because maneuvering certain cars like the drifting Focus ones is kinda tricky. So I hope they add one soon. Riot Ride is absolutely ridiculous, so if by coincidence you're looking for that top-down roguelite car shooter with Tron aesthetics, then I think we've found the demo for you. Hordes of Hel throws you into the brutal Norse underworld of Helheim, where you'll fight endless waves of enemies in a fast-paced roguelike horde survival game. As one of the damned heroes, your goal is simple: survive the trials, summon powerful bosses, and prove yourself worthy of becoming the ultimate Jotunnslayer. It's like Viking Fight Club, except instead of Brad Pitt, you've got Norse gods watching your every move. Combat is chaotic, adrenaline-fueled fun as you take on hordes of enemies, earning divine blessings to help you survive. Each run brings new challenges and missions, giving you more to do than just smash your way through enemies. Though, that's still a big part of it. You'll also unlock perks and upgrades as you progress, making your hero stronger and customizing your playstyle to suit whatever crazy challenge the gods throw at you next. The variety of characters and weapons add a lot of replayability. Want to wield an axe like Thor or shoot arrows like an over-caffeinated Legolas? Go for it! Plus, with escalating boss fights that force you to use your brain and your brawn, Hordes of Hel keeps you on your toes and keeps the Viking action intense. Just don't get too cocky, or you'll be sent back to hell quicker than you can say Ragnarok. Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hel looks like a promising new entry in the survivor reverse bullet hell genre, and we had a blast with the demo. The full game is expected to be released before the end of 2024, so in the meantime, definitely give the demo a shot. And that wraps up our list of top-down game demos we checked out this week. Lots of fun and action-packed games on display. But how about you? Got any cool top-down games we should try? Drop your suggestions in the comments. Stay tuned to Game8 TV for more awesome demos coming soon. I'm Hex, and I'll catch you in the next one.